What is up, everybody? Good morning. I am Amber Bobo, and this is Mobility and Flow. We're going to do a dynamic flow sequence and sprinkle mobility into it. Now, today is a day where I was supposed to go live for an upper body workout in the Beyond Fit community, but I have no Wi-Fi. And on Mondays, we practice upper body and mobility. So this is the mobility practice for you to add on to your Monday workout or to add in any time you're feeling like your body needs to loosen up. Okay, so we're going to start from a standing position, and then we're going to be down for the most part. I've got a yoga strap to use a little bit later. You might want to grab a strap or a towel, something you can loop your foot in from laying back on your back. We're also going to use the wall a little bit today, so have a wall close to you that you can access, and we're going to get this practice. I don't want to call it practice. This is not yoga. This is just a stretching flow and mobility. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to a standing position at the top of your mat or at the top of your workout space. Join me there. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is look at me here. I know my head's cut off, but I'm going to be down, so I wanted the camera to point down. All right, stretch your hands up overhead. Give me a big breath up onto your tiptoes, and then bring it down to the ground. To go along with this flow, it would be great for you to put some type of flow playlist on, like some Lindsey Sterling or some instrumental music. Get a good stretch in your hamstrings here. Go back up to the top. Back down to the bottom. Don't forget to breathe this entire time. Loosen up your legs. We're going to walk it out into a plank. Boom. Here we are. Hold this plank for just a second. Rock back and forth a little bit in it. Good. Push back into a downward facing dog. Touch those heels to the ground if you can. Pedal the feet a little bit. Good. Take your left leg, put it up in the sky, and then bring it through up to your hands, just like this. And now you are in a lunge position, deep in it. Just hold it for a second. Feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Good. We're going to take our right arm and we're going to open up in a world's greatest stretch here. Good. Twist in the back. Close it. Another good twist. Close it. Put that hand back down. Drop that back knee. And now you're going to come up into a runner's lunge. You're going to let your hips push forward. Raise your hand to the top if you can. Get even deeper in that stretch. You can put your toe on the ground or flexed. Doesn't really matter. Whatever feels best. Couple breaths here, and then we're going to flow back and forth into a hamstring stretch. So take a deep breath in. Breathe it out. On your next exhale, lean it back up. One more with your breath. Good. Pause at the top. Give me a half kneeling position. All right. If you cannot grab your back foot, I don't want you to. I want you to lean forward and practice lifting that foot up some, okay? If you can, give me a foot grab here so that you're stretching your quad. And when you're ready, put a twist in there. If you cannot grab your back foot, I want you to lean forward a little bit, get really stretched in that quad. Practice lifting your foot, maybe give me a couple twists, and then turn your back when you're ready. All right, do what you can here. Good, we're just holding this out for just a few seconds more. Good. Now we're softly gonna fall to our bottoms, just like this, to where we are in a 90 position with our legs. And you already know what's coming. Give me some 90 hip openers. Boom. I've got some new stuff to add into this sequence, but I always like to go through the old stuff because it feels so good. All right, put your toes and your knees together like this. Push up for a mermaid stretch. Oh, that feels nice. Good, come back down. Push up again. Come back down. Good, since we are here already, you're gonna shoot your right leg back and you're gonna come on up into pigeon. I'm gonna have to remember all of this for the other side. All right, so you're sitting here, you're in pigeon. This leg, this toe can be up or it can be down. This knee is bent. You wanna try to get it at 90 degrees as much as possible to get that good stretch in your hip, and come on down when you can. Take just a couple breaths here. Good. You're going to lift back up onto your arms and you're going to put yourself back in a plank position. So get that toe ready, push this leg back into plank. Boom. All right. Push back into a downward facing dog. Good. Walk the dog here for a minute. Now we are about to repeat everything we just did on the other side. If I can remember everything we just did. First thing you're going to do is you're going to reach that leg into the sky from your downward facing dog, and then you're going to bring it to your hands. Bring it on through. There it is. Feel this stretch for a few moments. Couple deep breaths here. Good. Open up with your breath. Hold for one breath. Now open, close with each inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Good. Now bring it back down. Drop that back knee. Good. Keep your foot flexed or down, whatever feels good. And you're going to come on up and lean into that lunge. Lean it forward. Push into it. Really stretch that hip flexor on the left. We're going to kick back into that hamstring stretch. We're going to hold it for a breath. On your next exhale, we're going to flow a couple times. Couple more of these. Last one, and then a half kneeling position. We are here, all right? Get comfortable in that half kneeling position. Know if you need to lean forward a little bit and twist and work on getting that foot up, or if you can grab that foot up, go ahead and grab it. All right, and then give me a twist here. Good. We're going to let that back leg fall. We're going to lean a little bit more for a second just because it feels good. All right, and then we're going to slowly lower our body to the ground. Boom. Where you're in that 90-90 position. 90, right? And then give me those hip openers. Hear my little pops there. Hopefully you're getting some pops too. I really needed this today. I was going to record the accelerator and it was a really big one, but I had in my mind that I was waking up for Monday mobility, and so I just had to do this for you guys. All right, stop there, put your legs together or your foot to your knee, and push up into that mermaid. Good core stretch here. And you should already know what's coming next. We're going into pigeon. Keep that right leg that's bent in front bent. Shoot that left leg out behind you and come on up into it. However it feels good for you. Open up a little with your hand if you need to. Sometimes I have to make my legs do it. When you feel good, drop down into that pigeon. Alright, the next thing we got coming at us is getting back into plank. So the leg that's bent is going to shoot straight back and then push into a down dog. And then join me in a tabletop position. Take your time, do it with your breath. You're going plank, downward dog, and then your knees come down to tabletop. Follow me and my breath if you'd like, but I'd rather you not look up at the screen and you just hear those poses and get yourself in and out of them however long it takes you. All right, plank, downward dog, tabletop. Tabletop is when your knees are down and you're on all fours. Join me there. I'll meet you there in just a second. And go. Good. Hopefully we are all here with your fingers planted into the earth. Now my yoga's coming out. Yoga's really been helping me a lot. All right. Drive those fingers into the earth. Get a solid base here. You are in tabletop. Give me a couple cat-cows. Arch your back with a big, big breath. Exhale, drop it down into a cat with your head up. Inhale, cow. Sorry, I'm messing this all up. You know, I think that this is cat and the other one's cow. Arch your back and then belly down. Somebody's laughing at me right now because I don't know all these yoga terms. One more. Cat. And last one, cow. Good, come back to a neutral spine position. You're gonna take your right arm and you're gonna thread it through for needle. And then you're gonna open up here. You're just gonna hold for a couple breaths. Good, release. Other side. Hopefully you guys are hearing my breath and remembering to do your own. Good, now we're going to flow between the two with breath. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, neutral. Exhale through. One more on each side. Good. Spread your knees a little bit and pop back down into a child's pose for just a second. All right, come on back up to all fours. We are now gonna push our feet back into a plank position. All right, we're gonna slowly lower our body down to the ground like we're doing the decline of a push-up. Slow, 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 slow. Good. You are gonna take your right arm, put it out to the side. Your left leg is gonna go in the air and touch behind you for a scorpion like this. And you're gonna hold here for a couple breaths. You should feel a good stretch in your shoulder and in your torso and in your legs. Full body stretch here. One more breath. Good. Come back to neutral. And we're taking it to the other side. Left arm goes out. Right leg goes up. Twist it around. Good. This is literally just recovery and repair for your body. All right, let's flow in and out. Let's do about 6 total, so 3 on each side. Do it with your breath. So inhale, neutral. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, rotate. That's 2. Good. All right, come back to center. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go up into a little baby cobra. This was not on my list, but it just felt natural and good, so push up. If you can, give that full cobra extension. All right, come back down. All right, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of roll to one side like this. You're gonna put your knees together. You're gonna put one hand on your knee right here, and the other arm you're gonna stretch out this way to give a good spine rotation. Good. I could sit here all day. This feels so nice. Bring those knees up if you need more. All right, good. Now, come all the way on your back. All right, back to neutral position. We're gonna do what's called a goal post. It's for shoulder mobility. Your shoulders are gonna start here, like a goal post, and then you're gonna bring them down and see if you can get your palms to the ground. All right? And this is just gonna work on your mobility and your range of motion. You're just gonna rotate through these 2 guys. This is gonna help you with your lifting because it's gonna open up your shoulders. You should do this a couple times a week. You'll notice the more you do it, the closer you can get your palms to the ground, and your shoulders will start to stay down. You can see mine are up a little bit. They'll start to relax a little more. You can also do this standing on a wall. Just practice that shoulder mobility in a gentle way. It will improve your range of motion. All right, next time your arms are up, I want you to send them overhead and then bring them all the way down to your sides. Overhead, to the sides. This time when you go overhead, pull them back into that goal post position. And then go a little deeper. There it is. So you should work on getting this down without taking your back off the floor. How low can you go with keeping your back and your shoulder blades nice and grounded? Good. Give me one more of those. Nice. All right, roll to the other side. I'm gonna do that T-spine rotation on this side. So put one hand on your knee, other arm stretches out. Oh, and look the other way. Oh, that feels great. All right, good. Open back up if you dare. Hug your knees to your chest. Give me a little roll if you got it. All right, since we're down here already, grab your yoga strap. I'm so smart putting it where I can reach it. All right, you're gonna put the ball of one foot, doesn't matter which. I'm going with the right first if you wanna match me. Put it on the ball of your foot and put your leg straight up in the air. Get a deep stretch in that hamstring. I don't ask you to lock your knees out much, but locking it out here is gonna feel really nice. All right, grab the strap with one hand. You're gonna let your leg fall to the outer side of you. Get as deep in it as you can. Good. If you don't have a yoga strap, I recommend you putting your butt up against the wall and letting your leg fall down the wall. And you can kind of put your hand here to catch your leg for as deep as it needs to go. But you could also use a towel if you don't have a yoga strap. I will demo that on the other side in just a minute. All right, now bring it back to center and let it fall the other way. Put this shoulder on the ground so you're getting a good stretch in that IT band right here. All right, good. Now pull it down and out, a little bend in it. Push your knee up into your armpit. Good. All right. We're going to go to the other side. Put that foot straight up above you. Bring your other foot to it. Boom. Oh my gosh, this actually feels really good. Hold this for a second. And try to pull your feet overhead. Use that strap. All right, come back to neutral. Drop the other foot. Boom. All right, hold this for just a second. Get a good stretch in that hamstring. You can see this leg is way tighter than my other leg. I can't quite straighten it out like I could the other one and be comfortable. You've always got one side that's tighter than the other. All right, ready? Let it fall to the side. Good. Couple breaths here. Oh, I was supposed to demo on the wall for you guys. I'm sorry. It just felt so good to be right here. I encourage you to get a towel or a strap or a belt. A belt will work beautiful. All right, bring it across your body. Let it fall to the other side. Ah, yeah. That feels nice. Good. Bring it back to neutral. Put both palms or both heels into that strap and stretch it for just a second. Good. Drop your strap, get rid of that for now. We're gonna do the thing that everybody hates to do, especially on camera. You're going to spread your legs and give me the happy baby, all right? I hate doing this one on camera. There's no good angle to do it on, but you're taking your knees and you're pulling them out into your armpits, and you're gonna feel a really great inner thigh stretch. Just hold that there, okay? Hold that there for a few minutes. I'm gonna quit exposing myself on camera. Good. Now, everybody join me at the wall. Scoot your butt to your closest wall. I do want you to feel this stretch of your inner thigh so you can see how great it feels. So kind of get yourself right up against your wall and then lay down so that your butt is right at the joist of the floor. All right. Your legs are going to go straight up at the wall. By the way, this is apparently a very restorative position for energy. If you're ever feeling tired throughout the day, if you go find a wall and set yourself up on it like this, it brings the energy back to you. 5 minutes of this is equivalent to like a 45-minute nap. So research says. All right, you're gonna let your one leg fall to the side. Put your hand down to support it if you need. All right, and you can feel that good inner thigh stretch. All right, now let the other one fall as well and see how wide you can let them go. Gravity is gonna help you get a really good stretch here. Use your hands to control how low they go. This is almost as exposing as the happy baby, but when we stretch, we expose ourselves. Good. All right, so you can see you can use the wall just like you can use the straps. Pull your legs back together. Put your feet on that wall. Make a bunch of dirty marks on it. Hold your knees to your chest for just a moment. Just feel this kind of reverse child's pose here. All right, and then roll to the side so that you're back into child's pose. All right, walk out and to give me a plank, okay? We're gonna do something new. It's called the twisted bear, and it's great for hip mobility. All right, so go into a downward facing dog. Watch me and then do this since this is new to us, okay? You are going to bring one foot through, but you're also gonna kind of twist your body to where this hip is hovering off the ground, and you're gonna give me a couple pulses. This is really great for hip mobility. So watch me again. You come from plank, you twist your whole body like you're in a side plank position. This leg comes here, and you give me a couple dips. Great for that hip mobility on this side. You can hold it, you can pulse into it, but let your body fall into it. If you need to sit on the ground, that's okay. Your hip will start to loosen where you can rise it and you can get deeper into that joint. Good, come out of it, and then we're gonna go to downward dog, and then we're gonna go back in it. A lot of times when you're working mobility that you're not used to working, you need to go in and out of these things, and you need to dip and not hold for so long and pulse. Good. Now we're gonna do twisting bear on the other side. You're going to twist. That leg is gonna come forward. And you're gonna give me a couple dips. Let me turn so you guys can see. You can also get into this position from sitting here, twisting and putting your leg over, propping yourself up on your arm and lifting. Okay? A couple different ways to get into it. Good. Come out of it. Downward facing dog. Good, go back into it, twisting bear. Oh, that feels good. Good. All right, this time, set yourself on the ground. Put your legs straight out in front of you. Let your ankles flex. Okay, a little bit of ankle mobility here. Twist your ankles. Good, we're gonna do a little bit of knee mobility. This is the top move for knee mobility in the world. If you've ever had knee problems, it's gonna feel really great. If you haven't, it's gonna strengthen the muscles that connect to your knees, the tissues, the ligaments that use that joint. All right, you're just gonna lift your foot up about 6 to 8 inches at a time. And you're just gonna march. Just rotate and march. about 4 on each side, or 4 more total. 2, 3, keep your legs straight, 4. Nice job. Bring your legs in for a butterfly. Push your hands behind you so that you get more deep into that butterfly. Push yourself forward. Good. And when you're ready, cross your legs. Walk your hands forward. Then take your elbow to one side and then lean into that side. Other side, stretch it out. All right, your body should feel nice and loose and refreshed and ready to go. I hope all of you have an amazing week and you enjoyed this Mobility Monday. I am studying mobility every day and going to bring you new moves coming soon to the channel or to the Facebook group. So hopefully you're subscribed to the channel and you're in the group. If you're not, drop a comment below. I can get you in there. More mobility to come. You cannot skip this part. If you are working on strength training, resistance training, running, whatever it is, your body needs this mobility to open up your range of motion and stabilize your joints that are working around your muscles. All right, so don't skip this part. Thanks again for coming. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon.